What a pleasure talking to you. How have you been?
Okay, I invested in gold and won a lot.
Have you thought about packing for your last trip? This will be your best investment.
I have not thought of that. I am Catholic and I do not care.
Let's remember that money, power, pleasure and physical beauty are always changing and cannot be carried afterlife. There's no point being the richest in the cemetery.
Yeah, that's obvious, but what is the reason why most people do not want to think about the afterlife?
Because they feel safe with the religion they have. And they decide to evade the issue. They do not want deep in the study of these issues because of fear.
They are like ostriches. When they senses danger, hides his head in the sand to feel them safe.
In most of religions is taught every crime can be forgiven if they are confessed.
This way of thinking is considered by some groups as the source of corruption. They say a crime can be forgiven up to 70 times 7.
Remember that Pope John Paul II told when left Mexico, we reached the end of the second millennium with man despising man.
This failure is recognition that Christianity has not been taught in the correct way.
Later Pope John Paul II publicly apologized for the crimes committed by the Church. The current Pope Joseph Ratzinger said, God is punishing the Catholic Church for her many sins.
Time magazine in June 1998 presents the global corruption. In the selected answers to this problem, in its July edition, Time magazine presents as the best answer stating that global corruption may well have its origins in church.
Our life is so short, it should be studied further as we can ensure that we can transcend the death to the fullness of God and avoid losing everything forever.
Please tell me what you suggest to help me more to take advantage of my existence to reach the fullness and not to be lost forever.
If we look at the holy books, we will find that they invite us to have life with the purpose to be very rich, but rich in spiritual growth, in inner growth.
We achieve this if we work hard to grow a lot as person, and not being attached to power, pleasure and money.
In all the sacred books we are invited to live full of love and gratitude to God, and show this love by helping those who are in need.
Instead of wanting to be the richest in the cemetery, let's have a life as the leader who helped India, Gandhi, diminishing the suffering of others.
Some people prefer to be remembered as Gandhi than to be remembered as Donald Trump or Nelson Rockefeller. How do you want to be remembered when you die?
It would be an honor if I were to be remembered as Gandhi.
I think we agree that whoever lives in love, not in greed, will not be afraid of death, and will have a life full of peace, harmony and good wishes and actions to help those who suffer most.
Thus, those who have illegally enriched or expense of the suffering of others, understand that it may be the richest in the cemetery but do not have any baggage that accompanies the last trip. This will help stop criminal behavior.
Let's remember the sentence in all the holy books about our final journey, only our facts will accompany us afterlife.
We still have time to take advantage of this opportunity to be alive. Let's remember the phrase written 500 years before the Christian era, all life unexamined is not worth living.
Let's be free of greed and not have any attachment to what is changing. We will put our heart, will and love in God and we will arrive to the fullness in God forever.
Our gift for you is the book Awareness and the book Be Responsible and our final trip. Please ask for them at tomarconscientia@hotmail.com. Our daughters will thank us for this effort.